Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Black shot ready. 45. White. 6. Mega. Ready.
Love going to throw right away. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, this defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he will have the Broncos' 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Broncos at 3-10 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them going in the right direction. They need it quickly.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Almost set. Ready.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or two short. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 11 on the play.
32.
First down, Packers.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Set.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
17.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Packer first down.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
2nd down and 10.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
That goes for a gain of 31.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. A first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Strong, change. Opposite, green. Hey, green. Yellow.
In motion right goes Reed.
Cut.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Claws red. Black ultra. Set.
Throwing. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down.
Go now. Black 40.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ready. Fight. 97. 60 reps. Good. Ready.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Packers first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Down. Black. 95. Hey, go steal. Check, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Broncos nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
37.
Nix to the air. Now he'll tuck this and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Ready. Bombers.
Nix to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. What's good on the extra point? And that'll make our score 14-7.
Broncos 7.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now Love. He finds his man complete. It's Reed.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So he looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix once more. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The Packers 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready. Ready. Behind.
Nix looking to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram from 17 yards out. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Broncos 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Here's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Packers.
52 Bulls. Steel, black. Red, cycle.
Love looking to throw it. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 40 yards. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote a little Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Captain. Joe.
Throwing Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Nick's going to keep this himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Slide through. Edo blue. Ready?
Love from the gun. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Oh, my son! Captain, ready! Ready,
Working out of the gun is Nix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick-6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes
this is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 65 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Broncos 28.
Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. as his guys are able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Packers 42, Broncos 28.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Go to the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Nix. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the air with Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw is Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Packers' 5-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
4 yards.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Kill!
Harvey. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
Black 40. Smash! Smash! Hey, Green! Yes, hey!
In motion right comes Reed.
Hut, hut!
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Go! Go!
Slot man moves right.
Check view! Hut!
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's got some space here. Now he's free up the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Packers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready! Return!
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
Here's Nix. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
At the 44-yard line.
Bombers.
Nix to the air. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Another catch there for Waddle. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. What's good on the extra point? And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Broncos 35.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Yellow, 43. Smash, ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, check Mega. Go pink. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
60 red, yellow. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Black shot. Green jack. Hut.
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Move.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's second down. Nix from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Here we go. This is fourth down. They're going. It's Nix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
45. White. Steel, black.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Short throw, he's got Kraft. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Love fires that quickly outside. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far. They've got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Second and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Nix looking to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing Nix. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a second and 10.
Captain. Oh, my son.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Nix to throw again. That is caught. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Love now. Pass the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Love. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft from 10 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 42.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that. This is caught inside the 15. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.